So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer.
That's a cold pool. It's not that cold, but it's actually a cold pool.
Of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire. Tell me.
So it's a book that will tell you about 67 geothermal pools throughout Australia. $25 for the book. It's really warm. I don't know what the temperature is, but she's quite warm. All the elderly people are using it for its therapeutic benefits. Apparently some of them come here every 3 months, go from the hot pools to the cold pools, to the hot pools to the cold pools, and apparently it does your body wonders.
The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire. Tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby. Take me higher. I'm Sunday in love it. Come on, give me something.
Okay, so the 4 pools that are here, well there's actually 5, but out of the 4 thermal ones, the one to my left is a nice 34-degree temperature, sort of like a nice warm bath. You can sit in there all day, you don't turn into a prune, and it's pretty good. The one over to the right is 35 degrees. The one over to the back here is 37 degrees, and the one over to the far side is 39. They call that the lobster pot. Right, you don't get in there for too long, and make sure you drink plenty of water because yeah, it heats up pretty well. And obviously the pool in the background is just a normal swimming pool. So that's just some of the facilities that are here in the park.
The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives.
Smaller little cabins, we'll get all the prices and that for you.
But I have noticed with the caravans, it's very crowded in some areas, but the caravans are very close together.
Within the park there's quite a few. It's a fairly big park, and we'll find out how big it actually is. But there's a lot of facility blocks or amenity blocks around. So over here's a laundry block with washing machines and dryers. We'll just go over and just have a quick squeeze in. It also has showers and stuff attached to it as well. Okay, so we've got 4 dryers, 2 of them are out of order, so you've got a 50% chance of getting these ones. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 washing machines. I don't know, 6 washing machines. No, it's a dryer.
And it's $4 for a wash.
Whatever. But yeah, you don't have to go too far to find one of the blocks. There's quite a few of them around.
But I must say, we arrived last night and the ladies' bathrooms that weren't the cleanest.
Barbecue facility. They're free. They're free, you've just got to clean the plates, and obviously on a better weather you can sit around here and have a bit of a barbecue and not use your own gas. They have a little cafe here called the Traveller's Cafe. They do a few things on the specials board there. At the moment there's spring rolls, 3 pieces for $5.50, and they also do chicken wings, and again they're 3 pieces for $5. Good.
They do lunch and dinner, and also have a breakfast menu. These are all the minerals that are actually in the pools.
Awful lot. Tells you how much. And as you can see over here, tells you immerse yourself in the mineral-rich artesian waters that fill our pools. Naturally infused with many beneficial minerals and elements, so many of our guests return regularly to soak away their aches and pains and rejuvenate. Our artesian bore level is rising. Artesian bore depth is 800 metres and bore head temperature of 43 degrees. Right, so that's what I was saying. A lot of the people come back every 3 months, but we're going to go around to reception, have a bit of a talk to them and just get some info off.
Morning everybody. We're just about to leave Gwydir Caravan Park and Thermal Pools in Moree. We're heading north to just past Tenterfield today. We were going to go back the Warrego Highway, but it's now cut because of all the rain. And also the Cunningham Highway is cut due to the rain. So we're going to weave our way through Tenterfield. We're going to stop at a little place called Lunatic Drake Hotel overnight tonight. We'll check it out when we get there. Apparently the food's pretty good. And then tomorrow we'll head up through Casino, back onto the highway and then back into Brisbane.
Morning!
The sun is out today for the first time in what, about a week. Hopefully it'll stay like this and we'll take the sun with us back to Brisbane. We'll show you a little bit of the caravan park on the way out.
On a breeze, I got no enemies. I just do what I please. Yes, sir.
It was amazingly beautiful. Yesterday we went for a bit of a dip. Pools are 34, 35, 37 and 39 degrees. And then they've got a normal pool which is 27 degrees.
I ain't got no things, no money, no means. Just a wind in the wings. Yes, sir. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down. No, I won't come down. I used to bounce on knees, fresh from the oven, chubby and carefree.
So what we're doing now is we're heading to get some fuel and then we'll head north towards Tenterfield. We'll show you a little bit along the way. Caravan, Gwydir Caravan, 6 thermal pools.
We only found 5.
Yeah, I don't know where the 6th one is. Fairly big, but a bit squishy in there. They really need to like just spread the vans out a little bit more. But I suppose they're making their money, and mainly the main attraction there is the thermal pools. So Dave, what did you think of Gwydir Caravan Park and thermal pools?
The park itself, it wasn't too bad. Alright, the toilets, yes, they had them there. I don't know how often they clean them out and sweep them out, so the floors were quite often wet, a bit of mud and leaves and that in there.
Yeah, the females were pretty dirty.
But then again, look at it, absolutely belted down rain the whole time we were there, so people would have been just walking mud and water in from outside. But you would think that the caretakers would then go around and clean them every hour, 2 hours or so. But it was what it was, and The hot pools were awesome. They were good to sit in and that, and I can see why the older generation people go there. Sit in the hot tubs, get in the cold pool, back in the hot tubs. Obviously it's very therapeutic and great for your bones. I wouldn't go and stay a week there. It's not my kettle of fish. 1-2 nights, yeah, just passing through, somewhere to stop.
And something to try as well, like the pools.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go back to that particular place again. As I said, it is what it is. We only came out here just to do a shakeout in the van and get the K's up before we put in for the first service. I'm actually looking forward to going to this free pub camp at the Lunatic Drake Hotel, halfway between Casino and Tenterfield, where Pete Allen wrote that great song, The Tenterfield Saddler. Yeah, so the pub that we're going to, it's a free camp, so they don't have any water, they don't have any power, so you've got to be self-sufficient. The pub itself does have accommodation, $85 a night. They have bands and stuff like that. The only thing you got to do is support the pub, i.e. have a feed there or have some drinks, and you can park there for free. So when we rung last night, it sounded like it was actually going off. Sounds like it might be a pretty good little joint.
Now I oversee the trees, birds and the beast and the man and his empty deeds. I see everything. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down.
Glen Innes, that away.
The Leyland brothers come from Glen Innes. Us the Leyland brothers.
Travel all over the countryside. So this is the Bearded River heading into Tenterfield. Bit of water across the road. It's only a few millimetres deep on the right hand side. Easy peasy. If it was any deeper, it looked like we couldn't cross. We obviously wouldn't cross it, but you could. It was very low on one side, just a few millimetres of water.
I saw the eyes of the maker, heard a rushing sound, caught up in the wheel going round and round, spun like gold from the shining ground. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down.
Passed through Tenterfield heading to Lunatic Drake Hotel for the night. We stopped at a garage, grabbed some of our favourite burger rings that we love so much. But does anyone else think they're getting smaller? I mean, they used to fit right down on your fingers when you were a kid, but I don't think my fingers are that fat. But do you think they're getting smaller?
I know they're getting smaller.
But we still love them.
Same as Cheezels.
1.4 kilometres to Lunatic Drake Hotel. We've just come over the Great Dividing Range from Tenterfield. Wet, windy roads. Well, I'm sitting at the Lunatic Drake Hotel. Dave's gone into the pub because he had to go to the toilet, but we're sitting here waiting for our mates to arrive. Looks like they've just arrived actually. But we drove in, not in the car park entrance, but next to it on the grass. And Dave's gotten us bogged. I got out in the rain and tried to put some wood under the tyres, but yeah, no, we're still stuck. Anyway, at least it wasn't me. I'll let you know how we go. The men are out there discussing how they're going to pull us out. It's not real funny. We shouldn't have actually driven onto the grass, but it's interesting to watch how their minds work and how they're going to do this and pull us out. These things happen, and obviously we learn by our mistakes. Hopefully it's 3:10 now. Dave will be spewing because the footy's already started. But hopefully within the half hour sort of thing, we'll be inside having a drink in the pub. We'll show you around. Check them out. They're over there under the umbrella discussing. Oh, he's going to hook his winch up. Winch is out.
No one knows much of anything, but when the feast starts, what will it bring? 'Cause no one knows when the bells gon' ring. No one knows when the bells gon' ring. No one knows much of anything, and when the feast starts,
Morning, guys.
It's 7:45. We're on the road, and stayed last night at the Lunatic Hotel in Drake. It was a free camp. We just had dinner at the Drake, had chicken schnitzel, but at least it was fresh chicken. It wasn't one of those packet love heart shape schnitzels. Pub was country pub, I suppose. The crowd that was in there watching the footy and stuff like that. It was $15 for a schnitzel, chips and salad. Fairly big feed actually. They also had fresh wild mackerel. It was $20. You'd have that fried or battered, which the other guys had. They reckon that was a pretty good feed. Beers and Canadian Club cans were the average price. I think I had a couple of double bourbons and soda in a schooner glass. They were $12.50, so that's pretty reasonable. The weather's very overcast, very foggy, a bit of rain. So we're just cruising along at 90 k's an hour, taking our time, heading back to Brizzy.
We're about 50 k's out of Casino.
And then from Casino we'll go through to turn off to Byron Bay, and then straight up the highway to Brizzy through the Gold Coast. Well, every trip with me, there's always got to be some sort of adventure.
And we had an adventure this time.
So we've had a few. I managed to lose the Caravan 200 metres out the front of my house by not putting the pin through the hitch to the tow bar. So there's a tip for young players: make sure you put your pins in.
And double check each other's stuff.
I made sure the Caravan was hitched to the Gen Y hitch. I just didn't make sure that the hitch was attached to the car. And then when we got to the hotel there, I decided to drive on the nice lush grass. And
I did say turn into the car park. No.
Because the Ram that I'm in has got road tyres, it just spun on the grass and the mud. I think Ros got a couple of photos and she'll put it up. So we had to get our little mate Darren to just give me a bit of a winch. Only about 15-20 centimetres till I got back on the gravel. And yeah, we got out of there.
Thank you, Darren, in your 200 series Toyota, because he keeps raving on that he just pulled out a Ram, but not our Ram. It's a lone Ram.
Yeah, so he hasn't pulled our Ram out. This Ram didn't have a winch on it. That's why we needed his help.
But you learn by your mistakes, obviously. You know, now we know not to drive on wet grass when it's been raining.
And I also know to put the hitch or the pin through the hitch on the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. I'm going to keep driving. We're going to go and get a pull into the bakery at casino and hopefully get a nice pie or something like that for Bricky. And yeah, catch us on the road.
Hope you enjoyed the video. So if you did, please like, subscribe, and all of the above. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
What about the joke?
Oh shit, the joke. Dave, you got a joke?
I have.
What is it?
It's that time, joke time with Dave.
Woo!
Hey Rods, just back at the service station where we had to get the AdBlue for the Ram. I happened to look over and I seen the air hose. And well, air used to be free at the service station. Yeah, they're charging $2 per kPa. You know why, Roz?
No, that's silly. Why is that, Dave?
Inflation. Catches.